we are into the new session, that is SMIME. SMIME is all about email security. This is one of the protocol under email security where it comes providing security at the application layer. So what is SMIME? SMIME is nothing but secure multipurpose internet mail extension. So where we are going to send emails with proper security and with proper content types, then it is coming under SMIME. So where we have discussed about two protocols. I mean, one of the protocol already we discussed, that is PGP. So PGP is for the personal email system and the SMIME is for the commercial mailing system. So SMIME is used by n number of organizations now because of its secure format and where we can provide the confidentiality and authentication of the data well. Now, if we are coming to the outline, what we are going to discuss is what led to the development of SMIME. So what are the limitations we have seen in the existing one? So all those we are going to discuss as an introduction part. Then we are going to see what are the main important functionalities and algorithms and content types we are going to utilize in SMIME, right? So let us move with the session in depth. See, first one is SMIME. So coming to SMIME, this is MIME is already existed, that is multipurpose internet mail extension. When we are providing security to MIME email system, then that is called as SMIME. So this is an enhancement to MIME emailing system, which follows RFC 822. RFC 822, where only text type of data will be sent. MIME. Okay. So MIME also have a number of content types, but without security. Without security, where we miss with the security, then that is just MIME. Before to this MIME, we have SMTP also. So SMTP can only send, I mean, only have a few limitations where we cannot go with the other type of data. We can send only text type of content like that, and where we cannot go with the encoding types of the existing data. So all led for the enhancement. So this enhancement name we have calling it as a SMIME. So there are n number of organizations where SMIME is properly inbuilt in that. So all MAC mailing will be done by this SMIME MS Outlook, where n number of organizations utilize for their conferential mailing purpose. So this has been introduced as the first mailing which gives a proper security. And this is utilized with RFC 5322 message formatting. So let us see what is that first of all. See, RFC 5322 is a message format. In the electronic mailing, when we are discussing about the body part, so what are the type of the data? I mean, what is the format of the data? We have to envelope together and we have to send to the other party, right? So the transmission and delivery part of that messages will be taken care by RFC 5322. And also it has been delivered with one of the content type. So what type of content we may have, or we can send only envelope data, or else we can send signed data, or we can send encrypted data, or we can send just text data. So all the formats will be available in RFC 5322. Got it? Now, when we are moving to just MIME. So MIME is an extension of RFC 5322. RFC 5322, where we have utilizing RFC framework in depth. So MIME is the part where we are going to include RFC 5322 as a framework, because we need to include all the message types and what are the message protocol types we are going to utilize in that. Now, when we are discussing about MIME in depth, So when we started utilizing simple mail transfer protocol in this, the protocol has few limitations, like it cannot transmit executable files. It can go with only 128 decimal points of data. So where it has a few limitations, more than 7-bit ASCII, it cannot send ASCII characters. And it cannot go with, it can reject the mails if it is in a not in a proper size. So the size limitation is also there. Size limitation and ASCII character limitation and file attachment means we cannot send executables, binary formats of data, such kind of data. We can send only data which is fixed with the body of the message. So all these kind of limitations are seen in SMTP using RFC 5322. Then we have moved with extension of RFC 5322 with other versions of RFCs 2045 and 2049 to overcome all these problems. Okay, so MIME, like compared to SMTP, MIME is having few extra content types, right? So when we started utilizing email system, SMTP comes first, then MIME, then secure MIME. So SMTP has few limitations, right? So for that, we intended to utilize MIME. So MIME can resolve all these issues with the utilization of RFCs 2045 and 2049. Got it? Now, MIME has few content types. The content types, the message content types. We can send only text, we can send multiple messages, we can send audio, video, image, all types of data. Okay. So this is possible with, we even see we can send applications, means executables also we can send. So there are a number of content types which are involved in the MIME. So that is the main advantage of MIME over SMTP. Then the existence of secure MIME. See, whatever the things which we have done to previous content, nowhere we have utilized the security purpose. So we are just attaching content types differently. There is no limitations. We can send any data anytime. So not like SMTP where we have restrictions. But what is missing in MIME is a security. See, nowhere we are saying that we have encrypted the data, we have encoded the data kind of things. Got it? So for this purpose, we are moving to the SMIME. So SMIME is already we discussed, it is an extension of MIME. So extension of MIME, why we are saying means it is a enhancement, security enhancement to the MIME. So what are the functions we are going to see here is we can encrypt the data, we can sign the data, we can send clear text with the encoded signing, right? And we can send signed data and we can envelope data, the data of data entities, all the entities together, and we can send. So there are a few advantages when compared with the MIME. Even though we are providing security, we are sending the clear data whenever we require. So what are the algorithms we are going to utilize in SMIME are, see, for digital signature purpose, like wherever we have seen just now, we are going through signed type of data. Yes or no? See, where we are going for the signed type of data, where we are going for encryption of the data, where we are finding the message digest. So all these are taking place. So thus, we need to know what are the algorithms we are going to utilize in SMIME. Okay, so we are going to utilize signature standard, digital signature standard for generating digital signature, and for key pair generation, we are utilizing RSA algorithm, right? Next, for hashing purpose, SHA-1 and MD5. So where SHA-1 is utilized in n number of applications, n number of protocols, we can say SHA-1 plays important role. And for session key generation purpose, maximum we go for LGBL or RSA itself, right? Next, message encryption. Encryption, see, we are saying about the message encryption. Session key encryption will be done by, the key encryption. First of all, we will encrypt the data, and whatever the data we have encrypted, we will attach to the digest and we will send. And whatever the key we have utilized, again we have to encrypt that. So that is done by LGML or RSA, right, with the public key of the receiver, so that receiver can decrypt at his end so that he will get the key. And for the message encryption purpose, we use AES or EES for the complete security of the data. So that is confidentiality of the data. Got it? Now, MAC purpose, we use HMAC with SHA-1. So MAC is nothing but message authentication code. So these are the set of requirements we need to work with SMIME. Got it? Now, what are the message types we have in SMIME? See, already we just discussed, we are going to utilize n number of message types, that is encrypted type, signed with clear data, registration request, certificates. All these are there in the content types of SMIME. So who are maintaining all these content types? So we are utilizing PKC objects, PKCS objects. So PKCS objects will brief whatever the data type, content type we are utilizing, and it will be framing to send as a from the sender, right? So the main aim of SMIME to send the data in a secure way. So that may be either signature or the message or the encryption of the key itself. So whatever, right? So there we have a number of content types also. This content type range is decided by PKC objects. In association with PKCS objects, the content type will be sent to the user. See, what is PKCS? Public Key Cryptography Standard. Public Key Cryptography Standard. So where these objects are responsible for identifying the range of your content type and send to the receiver in a prompt way, right? So see here, we have a PKCS MIME. So these are the ranges we are going to utilize. Now, what is signed data? We are going to sign the data. Envelope is encryption of the data. See, degenerate signed data. See, when an entity needs a certificate, so again we have to go with the certificate. We have to generate the signed data with one certificate attached. Right? So for that we go use. Next, compressed data is nothing but we just use a zip algorithm over there. Right? This is a signed data within, like if we are having any subpart content of the data, then we have to go with this part, right? So all these are the content types which are there extra than other algorithms in security, network security. Got it? So this is all about SMIME, which is included in the email security. See, SMIME is a protocol. So where we have commercial email system, which is one of the part of security at application layer. If you have any doubts in this, please be free to contact anytime. Got it? Let us take leave for the day. Thank you.